Well, hello, mamas. Welcome to reason 3 to join the Smart Cookies Club. If you know what I'm talking about and you've already decided, hey, I want to be a good cookie, a better cookie, best cookie, or even ultimate cookie, I want to know down below. If you have no idea what we're talking about, definitely stick around because we're talking about all the amazing resources you have access to when you decide to join the Smart Cookies Club. We talked about the overview the other day, like all the different price points, kind of like all the things that are included, I should say. But today I want to focus on the interviews, the things that I create, like all those resources, those printables, downloadables, all that good stuff, and then the homework sessions. So definitely let me know where you are in the scheme of things down below in the comments. And do know the link to check out the club is in the description. But stick with me and then check it out afterwards so you have a better idea of, okay, am I at the better level? Am I the best cookie? Like, what do I really want? What's going to be best for me and for my teen? So let's start with these interviews. Okay, if you have come to any of the events that I've hosted, that my company, Ace Cookie Tutoring, has hosted since 2011. I was like, what weird, through 2021. So for the last 2 years, a little over 2 years now, I can tell you I've hosted over 13 summits. Okay, that means some live summits, some pre-recorded ones. If you've been here for a while, you know I've done a lot of different things. I've done 1-day events, I've done 14-day events. But the cool thing is, and what's amazing for you as a mama, is that I have done over 300 interviews. That is a lot of interviews, okay? Like a lot. Now, the awesome thing for you is that means I have found a lot of amazing people that can help your teens in ways that I don't, okay? Not that I necessarily can't, but just people that have expertise that supports your teens' level of learning, that definitely goes along with their academics, but is not my field of expertise. So not only do I want to help your teen love to learn through study skills, I want you to get support, mama, as a mama, and I also want your teen to get support in other areas that are going to make learning easier as well. Okay, so lots of interviews at your fingertips. I'll be releasing 4 each month for my best cookies and my ultimate cookies. Okay, so 1 a week. For my better cookies, they'll get 1 each month. Okay, so definitely have a really hard time to pick that one interview that's for my better cookies. Okay, for that middle price point, that $47 a month. And I can tell you that my ultimate cookies and my best cookies, like I said, you're going to have 4, but I don't want to overwhelm you, so it's going to be 1 per week. Now for the moment, while we're kind of growing the membership, I'll be choosing, kind of probably going event by event is what I'm thinking. And like I said, there's been at least 13, so it'll definitely be good for a year. And as the membership grows and you are looking for certain things, you're like, Jessyka, help my teen with this topic right now. Can you help me with this as a question? And again, if it's something I know I can help with, definitely happy to create a resource. But if I know I've done an amazing interview with someone that, I have the resource ready to hand to you, and, someone that this is what they do all day, every day, then yeah, I want to release that interview and make that one of the ones that's going to help you and your family right away. Now, at my good level, so my introductory level or tier, however you want to look at it for the membership, $27 a month does not include any of the pre-recorded interviews. So that's something to really think about, is if you've come to some of my events and you haven't snagged a VIP pass, then this is, an opportunity to really start sampling some of those interviews and having longer access to them. Because at my events, you only get the interviews for 24 hours. With the membership, as long as you're a member, you get access to those interviews that are released to you until you're no longer a member. Okay, so there's no renewable memberships, but say you become an ultimate cookie, and that means you have lifetime access. That means you're going to have 4 interviews per month forever. Okay, so if you log in every couple months, you'll have 8 interviews to pick and choose from. Okay, it's however you want to handle it. Now, do you know I don't want to leave anyone out, and I also know that I love live interviews. So for any of you who love live interviews, let me know below. But I will be doing at least 1 live interview per month in my Facebook group. So if you're watching this and you're like, Jessyka, I haven't seen any interviews that you've done. I don't know anything about your events. Well, join my Facebook group, Teaching Teens to Love Learning, and you'll at least get to watch the live interviews. They'll only be available for a week in the group, though, so that's part of the reason to join the membership, is because everyone, no matter which level you decide to join us at, you will have access, again, forever to that live interview as long as you're a member. Now, sometimes I get ahead of myself and get excited, and there might be 3 or 4 live interviews a month, but I will guarantee one for sure. And again, I love to bring in people that maybe they're too busy to join me for an event, maybe it's just not a good fit for an event, but I know they have something you need to hear, or maybe you've asked for it, okay? Because again, I love to listen. I love to learn from you, from your teens, okay, what do I need help with? And again, if it's study skills related, I know I can help, but at the same time, it's always fun to talk to others that are sometimes totally different fields, sometimes very similar fields to mine, just to give you multiple chances and multiple perspectives, okay? So I want to talk to you about some of the resources that I can provide you, kind of what that's going to look like. Before I do, I want to say thank you so much for watching here on Facebook. I don't think YouTube and I are getting along this week, so I'll make sure this video gets over there. But be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow, so you do not miss future live videos or videos of any kind, or even resources that are going to be available here both places. I'm Jessyka Coulter, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring, the creator of the Smart Cookies Club, which is what we're talking about today, and I am a study skills tutor. So I love to help teens and tweens and college students love to learn through study skills. So, told you about the interviews, but the other awesome resource that you get through the membership, and again, these are only going to be available for the membership. Okay, if you come to my webinars, I always have a couple of goodies, but I'm thinking, and this is something I've been asked for, so that's probably the reason I'm thinking it, is at my webinar, I always give out my essay writing outline, but what you might not realize, and I don't know if any of the mamas who've come to my webinars realize, is that there's different versions of that resource. Okay, I give out a one-pager at my webinar because it's a thank you gift for showing up and, being part of it and helping me and helping your teens. But what I'll be doing this month is I'll be releasing the expanded version, which is much more interactive. Not only has the how-tos to write the essay, but also has a sample essay, and it's line by line with how to write the essay. So that's just going to be September's resource, but there are many, many months coming, my friends. Okay, so mamas, again, these resources are going to be for you, and they're going to be for your teens. Okay, so if you're looking, again, for something specific, I am happy to create that. I have lots and lots of ideas. I can create hundreds of thousands of things, but if they're not what you need, they're not what you want, you're not something that you're like, oh my goodness, Jessyka, this solves X problem or all the problems, then I want to make sure I start with what you want. But again, join the membership so I can create those things for you. Otherwise, I'll pick and choose and, do my best to listen through the group, through my email list, through these videos. But those member-specific resources are only going to be available to members. And again, when you join and those, resources keep piling up, it's going to be an awesome library just for you, just for your team. So, those are some of the resources. Do also know there's going to be a homework/study session available to your teens as part of the membership. So to me, that's a resource as well. We'll be jumping in a Zoom room. Might be 5 of us, it might be 30 of us, and we're going to use it as accountability. We're going to use it as time to just, work. So hopefully your teens will bring their homework. Hopefully they'll bring their study stuff. And hopefully, there's an awesome chance that maybe your child is struggling in a class, that there's someone else there that your child, can help or learn from. And I'll be there moderating, making sure, hey, we're staying productive. So if you've got a kiddo that gets distracted really easily, this is going to help. Okay, the science says we do more when we work together in a group, when we're more accountable, or if you even want to think of it as body doubling. Okay, especially if you have a kiddo with ADHD, or maybe someone that, once he gets sitting down and is working, is doing great, but we need to get to that point. That's what this is for. That's going to be every 2 Saturdays. Okay, so again, depends on which level membership, whether you get one of those per month for your children or 2. But the cool thing is Because if you've got 6 kids, you have 2 kids, whatever it is, do know all of your children are welcome to join us at those sessions, those homework sessions. So, lots and lots of resources available and waiting for you. Go to the link in the description down. Check out that chart that outlines everything, all of the different features of the Smart Cookie Club. Choose to become a good, better, or best, or even ultimate cookie. And your membership starts today. Okay, you'll have access to September materials through September. You know, so if you join today, you'll have access obviously longer. And remember, there's going to be some live portions of the membership, so you want to make sure you join before those lives, so you actually get to be there live. But say you wait till like the 29th, 30th, you know, you'll still be able to snag everything September, but all the live stuff will be done by then. So check that out now so you can pick and choose and, you know, join us so you don't miss out. Thank you, mamas. See you for one final video with reason number 4 to join the Smart Cookie Club. Bye, everybody. See you 4 o'clock for the weekly chew, by the way. Bye.